Good evening, gamers, and welcome to CappingTV. Tonight we're casting the Open Grand Final between Rocket Division and that's getting Shadowplayed. Sorry, they've changed team name a couple times. I keep forgetting which one it is. My name is Snazzy. Tonight with me I have Dreamboat and Ghost. Say hello, gamers.
Hello.
Hello! I'm Dreamboat.
So, yeah, Dreamboat's come all the way from the mighty cold land of Canada to come and cast an open division game in Australia.
Well, you know, I heard one of these players' names was Moose, and that tingled with my Canadianness, and I felt, you know, I was kind of obligated to support the Moose, so I'm here to cast.
Your moosey sense was tingling.
It was.
So yeah, going through the rosters here. Take us through the old Rocket Division roster. It looks like we've got Pocahontas and Delphinoid on soldiers. I'm not sure which is which, to be honest. I believe Delphinoid's pocket. Memories and Moose Pie on scout. Moose Pie is Asian, I believe. So he'll be playing on a little bit of a ping disad, but he's proven to be pretty good previously, so... there is... I'm not sure who that is on Demo Man, actually. I can't remember which one that is. And Josh is the medic. This isn't very professional already. I'll try to find out who that demo is. Ghost, if you want to take us through the other roster.
Yeah, sure. The roster for Shadowplayed starts off as Scouts, Kenneth, and Ultra. Roma, Zylife, Pocket, Appa 3 or Appa, and Med, Thermite, and Demo is Alt. And their main caller for this game will be Kenneth.
Ooh. Real analysis over here. So the demo man is Gurney, by the way. I don't know how I forgot that he was on the team, but it's what I did.
From what I understand, Moose or Delph is their main caller. Either one, they switch around, from what I understand.
I've heard that it was Delph. I was about to say that. I don't know.
That's what Memories told me. They switch around. Moose just likes to talk a lot, from what I understand. So yeah.
I can respect a guy that likes to run his mouth perpetually. I was always like that. I like my boys here. I gotta go for Bart. You know, I'm a fan of my boy Kenneth. If that is the real Kenneth Anderson, former worst admin of ozfortress, and you know, he did a good job at Rewind. Give him credit where it's due. He ran that pretty solid. It was good to see him. Gives good hugs. Can confirm. And also Thermite, he's a solid producer. I don't know how they are in terms of actual players. I have low hopes, but I'm hoping, you know, if they made finals, they're probably pretty okay.
Yeah, you're making some good points here. I mean, I don't know if these guys matched up previously. Obviously, with Warzone still being down, I can't actually check.
They have matched up previously, Snazzy.
Oh, they have. Do you know anything about that match?
All I know is Rocket Div did win. That was during the regular season. So during the, I think it's called the Swiss system. I can't remember the name. And then during the playoffs, during the semifinals, they matched up again, and it was all three maps, from what I understand. And Rocket Div did take it in the end and forced Shadowplay to go to the lower bracket to face Plan Z, from what I understand. So.
Well, there we go. So, I mean, me personally, I'm not even going to put a prediction on this one.
Oh, you are going to grow a pair and give me a prediction right now. This is what, best of three? Best of three?
5-0.
There we go. The double 5-0. That's the prediction. That's the important one. I'm going to say this is going 3 maps because Kenneth is going to lose a 1v1 on last on the second map in Golden Cap. So it's going to be close. It's going to go 3 maps, and it's going to be because Kenneth loses 1 map.
Well, we're going live now, so...
live.
Yeah. Take me through it.
All right, we got this first mid fight here. All is throwing those stickies around there, trying to get anything done. Really not doing too much. Neither is Journey. These demos kind of irrelevant. Kenneth eats a lot of damage right off the bat. So does Ultra. Health actually quite poor for Bart right now. They're actually in a bit of trouble as these soldiers are starting to fly forward, doing a lot of work. Delph and Toke have grabbed a few kills. And it looks like they should all die here, although they will find Josh. A really good job there. by Xylife. Just the only kill that they find, really. But at least it is a medic.
I mean, look, it's pretty standard sort of like they started getting rolled on mid and just sacked straight from the mid, and it really worked out for them. I'm proud of them for managing that. It means they've got a chance here on this last, I think.
Oh, we will see how they elect to deal with this last hold. I'm spotting a heavy right now. He's got the Tommy Slavy sitting up there. He's going to be nice, fat, and well-healed on the other side. There's no real off-classing right now, which means that we should see a sack probably come around at some point. I'm not sure what the best route for them to do it is, though. What would you do?
Oh, me personally? I'm a huge fan of Spy. So, I'd probably throw in maybe one of my soldiers and get him to go Spy. If I could bully him enough to do it. But, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta believe in the pray to the Spy God, Sneaky Pete from Velocity. See what he can, what blessings he will give you, and see if you can get that fat drop on the medic.
I mean, if we're gonna go like seriously though, I think probably Sniper's pretty well utilized on this last, especially being able to push in the lobby there. Which it looks like the blue team's actually taking, so I don't know what their plan is here. But I don't know, they've just backed out. But yeah, I think Sniper in the lobby is pretty strong, because no matter what, you're sort of like forcing the defending players to sort of like hold in weird angles anyway.
Yeah, and you know, I think you probably would do that with Moose as well. He's got the high ping. You can get those leg assist headshots that TF2 is patented for.
Yeah, which is like my main argument against Asian players in ozfortress.
Well,
they shouldn't be allowed on hit scan classes.
You know, at least it's not as bad as that time I used Yui for an North American match. 300 ping sniper. Really can't complain about that. We have a lot of pressure in lobby right now, and actually 3 players of the defense are feeding, including their medic Thermite. I'm not really sure what he was doing with that, but that's going to be an easy round, or should be. Uber's popped out here. They still haven't capped it. Now they should just step on the point. There we go. That's all you say and do. And that's a 1-0 right now for the Rocket Lads.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really silly thing to do, pushing into lobby there, but look, take me through this mid, let me know how it goes.
Well, hopefully it goes better than last time. It couldn't go much worse. I mean, I guess they could let the medic live, but we'll see what they try and do. There's actually already a lot of pressure onto Gurney right now, and this is going to bode well. Kenneth also hasn't managed to eat a pipe this time, although now he will. Gets 2 piped straight down by Gurney. A little bit of a taunt coming in as well. Just thought he taunted for a second. Actually, just stood still. And now we have a pause.
No, it looks like the server got DDoSed a little bit, but it is coming back through. Thank you to Quicksilite for their prime DDoS protection.
They've been doing some server changes recently, by the way.
Well, you know, give a quick shout out to the Quicks people. They got me. First of all, they ban all Canadian IPs, so that was fun. I couldn't connect to the STV of the last TF Live game I did, but they did get me fixed up. You know, within about 10 minutes. I was already subbed at that point, but you know they're good at doing their thing. And now we have the Uber coming straight forward. Kenneth once again is going to be eating pipes like there is no tomorrow. Gets dropped, however, the Uber has been exchanged here, and I think we are just going to reset right now. Although Thermite's a bit alone, could be in trouble. But now the reaggression's coming forth, alt going down. There could be a lot more pressure coming in. They're feeding so many more kills right now. Bart needs to regroup. Needs to be careful because the health is so poor on Rocket Division. Players are starting to fall, and I think they should have to back off here unless Delph can go huge. He finds Thermite. He's gonna find another scout as well. He's on a 4K right now. This man's an absolute monster, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I played the whole last season with his twin brother on my team, and they're both just amazing gamers. I love them. Shout out to Pangstar. Yeah, I mean, that was some really interesting fighting going on there. I think I should mention, I believe Ultra and Appa 3. Oh, Apathy! I get it now! Oh my god! Anyway, I believe they're both like mega Quake nerds. So, I expect some sort of like prime DM coming out of these dudes.
Yeah, Quake players, I mean, they pretend to be good at the game. We'll see if it actually works out for them. As the Uber's popped forth here, right on to Delph once again. Really, they're not actually finding anything off of this Uber right now. Thermite's going to be able to get out safely, leapfrog. I think they're somehow going to grab second without any form of re-aggression coming in. But still, good job on Bart keeping Thermite alive.
Yeah, Zylife and Kenneth going down. Kenneth does manage to take out Toka-Hondas in lobby there, but that's really going to hamper their ability to push with this ad that they have here now. Especially with Josh now having 50%, and he's all the way back. Is he all the way back at choke? Yeah, he is. It's going to be really rough for them getting out here. I don't know how I'd want to do this.
Well, I mean, the important thing is they either need to not pop or kill the medic if they even elect to go forward. They've actually given up so much space. They're letting Josh just get this Uber. And this is a bit of a throw as Kenneth just runs in to die because that's just Kenneth things for you.
It's the sort of thing that he normally does. It'd be good if he did it in real life.
I love Kenneth, so I'm gonna disagree with that one.
I love him too. It was just such an easy joke to make.
That
the
is
humans
true.
have come out though, so
We got the exchange coming around. Someone got sent sky high. That's Ultra. He's somehow gonna get out of there. No escape coming in. There's a lot of pressure coming in. No one's really died. Finally, Josh is gonna be the casualty, but now 2 players on Bart. Oh my god, everybody on Bart has died, and that's a round. Huh.
yeah, their entire team just sort of like walked onto the point at the exact same time as Gurney walked in from lobby and just like ruined all of their days at once. That was pretty impressive, actually. Really well played from the side of Rocket Vision there, if I'm honest. I don't know if it was intentional, but
Sometimes you just throw a little bit. Now Toke, he's actually gotten really far onto ult right now, doing some pressure. That's really going to be it. Kenneth running forward. We'll see if he catches even more pipes this mid. That seems to be his specialty. But he's getting forward. The bomb has come in. That's going to be Apathy getting taken out. Kenneth doing a little bit of work here. He's going to find Delph. He's going to find Moose as well. And he's in on Josh. There's a demo man right here, but Kenneth Anderson could go huge. Instead, he eats a pipe. He's going to have to fall back and regroup with his team on mid. As they try and keep Thermite alive, but his demo man has fallen, and now Thermite's in choke alone. Kenneth trying to run back on this, but is it going to be just in time? He will save his medic. And it's just going to be Josh and the demo man Gurney here on this mid. Kenneth trying to do what he can, trying to be the hero of the mid fight, trying to be the man of the hour. Running with the pistol, he runs straight through choke, and he gets mulched. And now Thermite is all alone. Now his players have come in, and I think we might have another mid fight here, Snazzy, so please start, take over.
oh look, I mean, it looks like they're trying to come back in, and yeah, they're not.
Well, that's I tried, okay?
I mean, look, both teams there just sort of doing the things they do on mid there. Obviously, it looks like that's getting Shadowplayed, but here they're kind of playing like much more passive than I think they need to. If I was them, I'd probably be ramping it up a bit. There's no need to get crazy with it. Still got 21 minutes left, but woo! I know they're better than this, you know.
You know, the sad thing is if you look over at Toka-Hondas, he's got 8 points. He's bottom of his team right now. Speaking of Toke, he's bombing in. He's getting in there, gets a rocket on Thermite, gets another one, somehow kills Apathy. Actually, that was Delph spam actually finding that kill. What I was going to say is he's sitting at the bottom there with 8 points. Zylife is top on his team with 8 points. That's just kind of a testament to the fact that really Bart need to find a kill and stop feeding.
I mean, I believe though. I believe in the heart of the cards, and I think they can. I think they can pull it out here. We'll just have to see what happens here. Gurney sort of spamming from choke, not really achieving much from it. Obviously, Toka-Honda, sorry, went in for sack onto the mid there. I think more than anything. Any other frags were appreciated, of course, but yeah, he didn't actually get the force on the mid. So maybe he's gonna go in for it again. It's looking like he's just sort of poking into PC there. What do you call it? PC? IT? I can't remember what Americans call it. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Canadian, please.
Yeah, sorry.
That's like, you know, calling an Australian a New Zealander or vice
Yes,
versa. It's just,
I know how bad it is too. I'm so
but
sorry.
you know, it happens. I speak funny to you guys, you know, I get it. It's all the same.
Yeah. I mean, look.
And, you know, speaking of the same, you know what we have that's the same here?
Stalemate.
We got a freaking stalemate. That just seems to happen every map, you know. Just get this giant time where these players sit around and do nothing. Actually, someone's doing something. That's Zylife going deep, and he gets the force off. So, finally, someone doing something right on Bart. They just need to keep Thermite alive, and that's something they've struggled with. Delph will be taken out. He goes deep. Tokahanis is actually in behind now, and that's just kind of a peculiar situation. Because he could actually have a high impact here if they're not careful now that Thermite's walking through choke. If he comes in behind, he could do a lot of damage. He's actually going to go straight up for the back cap. Will the contest coming onto this midpoint? There's a scout up above. That's Moose. He's got another one with him, trying to do some damage to this demo man. They need to deny the cap. They will, but actually Tokahanis on the back cap gets taken out. So it's not meant to be, I believed.
Yeah. I mean, look, Thermite
Thermite
did end
just
up
pop?
using... I think he tried to save his demo man, but sort of whiffed it.
I think he might have got forced, I don't know.
Yeah.
I only just joined then, the spectator TV was screwing up for me, so I was trying to sort some shit out. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he tried to save his demo and just sort of whiffed it. So the Uber kind of got wasted for him there, which is not good because now Josh has a 60% ad. They are holding, there's still a player down, but he's going to get that spawn, and I think if that's the Shadowplay aren't careful here, they could definitely get wipes. Especially with Ultra and Kenneth now both just dying. They're going in for the med, but it's just not doing anything for them. And the med and the scout have just used straight through. They've taken out the demo. They've gotten onto everyone on this team here. Thermite's escaping by the skin of his teeth. Zylife down really low as well. They're both getting out through sewer. It looks like they're going to survive, so that's awesome for them.
That is a big survival as well. He's going to be able to leapfrog that Uber. They're going to be able to walk back into second, hopefully, now that spawns have come up. Although Kenneth might be feeding here. He's caught in IT. Oh, and the Uber gets popped to save him, but it doesn't work out. Kenneth has dropped because of Thermite. They will be able to convert it into another kill, but this is a very poor situation right now for Bart. They need to find something. The soldier comes flying in, doesn't find the medic. And now they're just hemorrhaging players left, right, and center.
I mean, look, that could have been salvageable, but no one really backed up their pocket there, and he just got minced when he tried to fight. The blue team's able to just push straight in and take this point. And with full Uberad, I can't see a real reason why they can't take second here as well. If they play this right, if they push quickly, which it looks like they're gonna do. Thermite's a little bit too far forward here for me to be comfortable.
Yeah, the Uber's popped out. They're trying to get right up on top of him. There's a soldier right there. Delph not able to hit the shotgun shots he believed. Also finds Zylife, and now it is a 4 versus 4 situation. Kenneth, as usual, is dead. However, this Uber's getting closer and closer for Thermite. They need to find him lest they face a situation where he's going to be able to pop right into him. It's up to 90%. I think he's going to survive and hang on to this Uber. So once he gets his players, they might want to walk back into mid.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just tapped out for a moment. My apologies. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, we have them in on mid. Bart Ultra has run forward. He dies. Gets meat shot by Moose. Apathy's managed to find a kill to trade that one back out, but with Josh escaping and Thermite not forced, we're into a bit of a stalemate right now. Unless Delph can go huge, he actually wins the 1v1 against Kenneth using both rockets and the shoddy and air sticky from Gurney take out Apathy as well. And now the pop has come forth, trying to find anything. Rocket Division are doing what they can. Thermite is going to pop his Uber back the other way, and Alt is going straight into choke, but he finds a scout, and he doesn't have the flash. He's a free kill right there. Will be traded quickly once again. However, so many players being bled by Bart. Zylife so low. They actually should just be able to get completely melted here, as it's just Thermite trying to get out choke. He's got a couple players in pursuit, but Kenneth, because he died so early in that fight, is back alive to try and keep his med up.
Kenneth's kind of getting a bit brave with that one. Does end up getting taken out by Gurney and choke there. Apathy does come through with a frag on the Gurney though, which is pretty good. The demo ad here is beautiful, even if you are trading Kenneth, who's frankly anchoring anyway. So, I mean, look, this could work for them, but they're sort of not using it to their advantage. They're not using that demo to make some ground with damage. I don't know how I feel about that one. The Ubers are pretty much the same, so there's no real major ad floating around here.
Another stalemate again.
Yeah.
You know, the statistic that I'm most looking forward to see at the end of this game is just a straight number of times that Kenneth has died. I feel like he just, like, I don't mean this, like, in a rude way, but I feel like he's just being caught in really inopportune situations. And I feel like the scouts on Bart are just kind of bleeding harder than they probably should.
Could be an IT push here.
Yeah, Gurney going down super early. The Ubers do come out. Josh gets forced pretty late, though. So, their Uber's much more favorable. They have memories kind of chasing him, but he does have to back out because Alt has some stickies in the old IT there. But look, there's actually nothing achieved here. Oh, although Kenneth and Ultra was sort of behind, Ultra does get minced, but... Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this whole fight. It's getting too scrappy. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's an absolute mulching right now. There is a scout rated on Thermite right now, trying to find that kill. That would be a huge one. They are also trying to deny mid. It has not been capped yet. It's getting very close. They need to step on this point. Finally, Memories will step on it. Neil is actually just going to give his life away. Kenneth wins the first 1v1 of his life. And now they are forcing them back through choke.
How did Kenneth get behind there? Was that from a rocket or something?
He must have surfed the rocket. That was the only way I could think of.
Yeah, I believe he did, actually.
That turned it around. What Kenneth did there, if he did surf a rocket.
They have 30% ad here, and they had player ad for a moment there. I don't know why they're taking their time pushing this. They should have tried to... Oh, apathy. Apathy?
Apathy.
Apathy. He sort of like jumped onto the point and didn't see the stickies.
It's always unfortunate when that happens. And speaking of unfortunate, I feel like they might have thought they had ad because they're running 2 scouts in here. Kenneth's actually going to run straight into the demo once again. He dies. Only casualty in that exchange. Not really an ideal exchange, but no kind of harm, no foul there. Just dropping 1 scout.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an ultra bad thing to end up beefing a push here on Process, because if you can keep control of second in like a safe space, it's not hard to grind up a bit of an ad even. But all of these players are sacking out trying to get Thermite. He's gone for a big surf over the fence towards Sewer. He's not...
Okay, so this is going to be the round right here because Josh goes down to Xylife and the fact that they didn't kill Thermite. There are a couple players alive that might get spawns, but the fact that they lost their med and didn't kill Thermite and lost that many players makes this going to be a very hard hold for them. As worst case scenario, Uber is going to come up. They are starting to get forward, trying to find these kills, and instead they're just going to cap the point before anything can happen. They're up to a 2-1. Do Bard actually have a chance in spite of Kenneth's feeding?
Oh, dude, Kenneth's large brain just finally pulled through there. His team coming together, making that an easy round for them at the end there. I'm excited to see more. I really am.
Let's have you take me on this mid here, bro.
Oh dear. Well, the red team's sort of taking a bit of a upper ground area there, but Gurney has just absolutely mulched Kenneth and Apathy. Delphinoid jumps forward, does take out Thermite. Ultra manages to get a frag on the Delph there, but the entire team has pretty much been wiped except for Xylife, who's stuck behind, trying to deny this point for a little bit, trying to get some time for his team to spawn, but nothing really happens because both of those scouts can just come back and ruin his day.
That was a really quick mid, jeez.
Yeah. A super dominant coming out of Rocket Division there. And with Josh having, what's that, like 70 ad?
Yeah.
That's not a good look for, that's getting Shadowplayed here. I think they, yeah, they've got a heavy here. He's got 450 health, sort of just hanging out up top, but the blue team's been allowed to walk all the way in on the left side. They've just gotten up top. They're straight onto the heavy with the Uber here. They still have 50% to deal with, though. Thermite's getting his Uber up. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to achieve much. Lots of frags coming out on both sides of the teams here.
Thermite's really
down
hurt.
super low. So is Alt. Thermite's actually not healing anyone right now. Oh no! This is not looking good for his team. Alt managing to take out Delphinoid. Alt taking out Moose Pie. There's some spawns coming out. This is looking like they might be able to hold. Tokohondas manages to take out Thermite with a beautiful direct, but Josh does go down to Ultra. Ultra going out, taking out Gurney, and it looks like they're going to be able to take back the second point, and they held that wonderfully.
Memories about to pull a sniper play just then, but I think got told by a team probably not, because they're pushing, clearly.
Well, and here's the thing. Josh actually shows that he has the biggest brain out of all of us. As soon as Thermite died, he realized that he was probably not going to survive this fight, so he instantly kill-binded so that it would be even Ubers. Like a very heads-up read there in that fight, realizing that, yeah, even if he stayed alive, like, all he's doing is delaying that disadvantage. Now, actually, a couple players feed for Bart as well. This is a really not ideal situation for them, especially since Josh got ad.
Oh dear. Look, the entire team on the side of that's getting Shadowplayed and just kind of like got caught trying to get into one there. I think they could have backed out much earlier than they did. But
Missed
look,
calls, possibly.
yeah, Ultra's valiantly trying to defend the last point on Heavy, but he doesn't manage to achieve much. And that's 3 rounds to Rock Division. In 1 round, 2, that's getting Shadowplayed. There is 8.5 minutes left though, so I think they could do it. I do.
Well, I'd like to see them actually, you know, get more than 1 kill on a mid. I think they've only done that once, so that's gonna be huge. It's gonna depend if Gurney keeps just farming scouts. Ghost, you want to take this mid fight?
All right. Well, we've got. I'm not casting yet.
Bro, you gotta
That's so
believe, Ghost. This is your
I'm not
moment.
casting. I'm analyzing, boy.
All right, fine. Well, we have pretty much everybody dying on Bart as usual. Yeah, actually, everybody died on Bart, and they kept the med alive. So that's basically what happened.
Yeah, that's a very concise explanation of that mid, I think.
Didn't need a caster. Wow. Quick.
You had to believe, Ghost. You had to believe, man.
You gotta. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone, man.
You might be the next great play-by-play caster. You might be better than me. We don't know. You just gotta believe. You gotta try it.
You'll almost definitely be better than me.
Oh,
so
yeah?
look,
So-
that's a good thing.
This is a big mistake right now from Bart. They do sell out, they get the force, but they're all so far forward. If they catch any more of these players, and in fact they're going to catch 2, second should fall. Thermite's going to get Uber coming up soon, but dropping 3 players makes this a lot easier to push, even just to push off Ubers. I think that's what they're going to do. They're just walking in. They believe that they are better than them. They're just going to mulch them. Yeah, they kill people. Thermite's in trouble. He's all alone. This round should be over. That's just because of the feeding of Bart. The feed.
Yeah. I mean, look, Bart's feeding Mungo.
Very dominant right now from Rocket Div. Don't see much of Shadowplay doing much. Maybe stalemates, really. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe anyway. I'll take us through this mid here. Alt's come here. He's actually gotten there a bit earlier than usual. He's managed to get some damage off on pretty much everyone. Honda's taken sticky just off the bat. Gurney's kind of get some spam out onto the red team on their top high ground there. But Kenneth taking out Delta. You're a god, mate. He's now going forward, trying to take out Tokonis. He does actually succeed in getting that frag. Looks like Rocket Division's actually having a back out here. Kenneth finally goes down to Gurney in sewer. He just sort of like botted forward into it. But that's pretty standard procedure for Kenneth. Xylife actually going all the way forward, trying to get Josh. He does end up taking out Memories, but that's all that he gets.
Pretty sure that's the first mid that they won, I think, from the start.
No, they won
Or
a
they
couple,
won more?
but
Couple?
they didn't really get
Yeah.
anywhere with it.
Well, here is
Probably
the
missed it.
dire situation. Josh got forced. Thermite has. Second has fallen. And there's really not a chance for Rocket Division in this round unless they have some kind of miracle hold or that's getting Shadowplay just absolutely beef.
Well, I mean, if that's getting Shadowplayed, don't do something about it soonish. It's going to be difficult for them because Memories has gotten the level 2 sentry up. It actually only just got built. It does get taken out nice and early. Old coming forward, getting some stickies onto the point. The Brass Beast Heavy is
Yeah, the heavy.
fucking-
Unbelievable. This absolutely crumbles on the back of them, not able to kill the heavy. Kenneth missing 4 straight shots point blank and then dying when the Uber faded. That, like... Again, I don't want to, like, bully my boy Kenneth, but, you know, really he needed to just hit, like, 1 shot there and they might have been able to survive it. Instead, you know, they come out of this with a slight advantage just because Josh died, Thermite didn't. And they are actually trying to go for it. They are believing... their DM's really not giving them a reason to. Kenneth running straight forward will be taken out. Delph will go down to ult just to kind of keep this in an even fight. But now the mulch is coming in. Thermite's in all kinds of trouble. He's got Memories right up in his face. But he gets the saw. Thermite, the hero.
he puts a bind in the chat. Warzone.ozfortress.com/infraction.
That might actually win them this round because of that saw potentially if they push in now.
Yeah,
It's
I believe
the
it.
hero saw. The
Here we go.
Uber is coming out. They're getting in. They're gonna take out Josh. He does not live. They need to find some more with this. There is no off-classing to even deny them here. They just need to start getting some of these kills. They found a few of them, but a couple good frags coming in response. It's just Moose and Memories trying to stay alive. Memories will not do it. Cap comes down. 2 rounds in 4 minutes. It's doable.
It's doable, I believe. If they can roll these guys on mid, which we know they can do, I think they can get this.
Gurney
I
just
do
beefed to
believe.
roll out. Gurney beef just to...
Ghost,
Gurney
do you
beef
want
as
this
well?
mid? Take
No,
this mid,
I'm
Ghost.
not taking
Do
it.
it.
It's
Be
yours.
a man.
It's
do
yours.
it.
Alright.
Do it.
Well,
do
Gurney's
it.
coming really slow here. I think span onto blue crates. He's going on really low here. He's not doing much. Going over the other side, we got the we'll go towards Rocket Div. They look like they're getting forced out here, and it should be Shadowplay mid unless they do choke again. Looks like Rocket Div does pull back from the mid fight. Josh Howard does survive, so this does give him a bit of a advantage, or even.
That wasn't bad. Good job,
It was-
Ghost. That was
oh,
good
that
for
was-
your
that was
first
terrible.
mid.
That was really
terrible.
good.
I
that
don't
was
like it. I don't
actually
like it.
like,
I don't like it.
mate. If you saw my first ever cast, you would cringe. That was better than my first.
I
cast,
get bored
man.
and I can't spectator games because I sometimes get really bored to do that.
You got a future, man. Anyways, we do have the future of this round hanging in the balance. As they're walking and they pop their Uber out, Josh still has his. They need to get this force out and they need to start finding kills. This is going to be a very difficult situation. However, they do have the demo getting some time on the point, but the mulch has come forth. Everyone is dead. Thermite's not escaping. He's tried to get a saw, but there is nothing he can do. It's just apathy, and he'll be cleaned up too.
I can't believe it's taken me like 4 seasons to figure out what that dude's name actually is. Appa 3.
I just call
Get
him
it.
Appa. Oh,
Yeah.
Apathy.
Taka just
Yeah.
fed there. Yep, okay, they traded.
Well, here's actually a mulching coming forth. They managed to find a few kills. Kenneth is in on the demo. He has not hit a shot. Kenneth, please! Oh,
Really
no,
should
not
have brushed
like
up
this.
on a bit of the old My Gaming Edge there, I think.
Oh, that was just sad. Kenneth.
2 minutes left. Do you think they can do it?
I think they could get another round just for the sake of saving a bit of face here, but I don't think it's possible to even win the map at this point. But
I don't even know if they can get another round if they keep hemorrhaging players like this. Thermite's gonna be cleaned up, right? He's getting creamed on. Oh, Toke! The long-range rocket. He gets it. Of course he does. Yeah, this is we have hit garbage time. This is over.
GG.
Dude, I believe there's at least one decent last hold coming out here. I believe Thermite and Ult actually spawning in the forward spawns. Please just back
open the
spawn.
store.
Ult actually staying in the forward spawn. I'm so keen for this, dude.
No back
God,
door.
back
He
spawn.
back spawns. Yeah, he accidentally opened the door a tiny
I
little
want
bit.
to see what this pirate does for Kenneth.
Well,
Kenneth,
the Uber has come out.
shoot
Kenneth
right.
launches. He got launched. Got
Yeah.
sent to the moon. That's about it. As everyone is starting to die. And will they find any kills here? Alt's found one. He's looking for more, trying to find something. Instead, he gets death. Everybody gets death, and that's a round.
That's 5-2.
Minute left.
Yeah, 50 seconds. I mean, look, at this point, it's
Well, we hit
essentially
60.
just-
They've called it.
Well, we hit
Yeah.
6-2.
No.
It's
Is it
doable.
even possible to cap the
It's
map in that
doable.
time? Is it?
Speed it.
We'll find out here. Oh, they're going super fast. They're going in all the way, trying to get this down, trying to get one last round. Will they do it? Oh, it's going straight deep. Not going to find anything. Gets taken out. They need to find some more time. They need to get some time on this point, trying to get some capping. I don't think it's going to come down here. Everyone's died. Pirate. There's a pyro. Kenneth was on pyro. What is he doing, Kenneth? But it is going to be the absolute mulching. Cap has not come in. 20 seconds left. There's no way for them to do this. There's 20 seconds trying to find Cap. They will find some kills. Kenneth is still alive. He's still hopping around. He's still on pyro, trying to do what he can. Will he find anything? He's going to get a kill. No, he gets taken out. Kenneth, his 40th death of the map.
That's
That's,
GG.
I feel
Right
like I
there.
should have placed a bet on that horse race, dude. My lord. It's the Kentucky Derby over here.
That was a
wow, I'm winded now.
very dominant. Very dominant from Rocket Division for this first map.
Yeah.
We'll get these logs up. Tell me what you've seen, guys. Give me some analysis. What have you got?
I
for me?
have to alt tab quickly and get the logs because I changed the server. See what?
So I'm having a look at the old logs here
Go
right
for the
now.
logs from Mitch, quick.
Woof. It's not looking. It's not looking good. We've got Delphinoid, Gurney, and Moose Pie all up at the top, all above 300 DPM. Like, woo! Most frags in the server coming out of Moose Pie at 40. Dropped a 40 bomb in a grand final. It's just not even fair.
But damage from Delphinoid, oh jeez, nearly 10k as pocket, I believe. Oh, jeez.
Can we talk about the most predictable stat and also one of the most depressing stats here as well? Kenneth sitting on 29 deaths, top in the server. He only got 17 kills. He did not go, like, with his kills and assists, he didn't even go even on that. Just the unnecessary feed. He did break 200 DPM, so there's a little bit of a solace for him there. But really, he just had a rough game. I mean, it felt like he was just getting mulched by demos. Gurney had his number. He was feeding him pipes left, right, and center. But poor Kenneth.
Delphinoid got 10k hills during that first map, so quite a lot. But Appa kind of nearly catched up, but didn't get as much as Delphinoid. Probably could have tanked. He tanked a lot, I think, of the damage, alongside I think Gurney with the second most for the logs here. Also, how did Dermite drop one? Because I think I didn't see it because my thing was screwing up. What happened there? Remember?
I
didn't catch the drop.
Yeah.
Because on the logs it says he dropped,
no,
so I don't know what happened.
Remember it happened, but it wouldn't have made a difference. I can't remember exactly the situation. I just remember thinking, like, at the time, well, that's... Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Someone will call me out on that one, I'm sure. I usually get a couple Steam messages after each cast telling me that I'm an idiot, which is always good.
Well, at least Scout's got better act than me, because I play Scout. Oh, 30 act comes through. That's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign.
I mean, look, 5-2 is a pretty good show for Rocket Division, but we were definitely seeing towards the end of that. I mean, that's getting Shadowplay to sort of bringing it back a bit.
In all honesty, I think Shadowplay have been struggling a bit, probably for the past maybe couple of weeks, even from regular season to the last game. I know the game against Literature Club, they did lose to them. I was expecting them to win them quite comfortably, but they didn't win, and I'm not sure if that was due to the seeding. They wanted certain teams in the playoff bracket, or was it just them choking or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, I think I actually remember the drop. Sorry for just like spacing out. I'm pretty sure it was one of those times where Thermite was running away. He got the saw to get the Uber, but died.
That's fair.
Like it wouldn't have mattered.
But then, but then he got the saw last time. I think it was Memories who choked, and then that won them one of the rounds, I think, as well. But that was worth it. So
yeah.
But I also want to hand out a small award here to one of the players after map 1.
Who's that?
I need to hand it out to Moose Pie. He gets the Dreamboat award for leading the server in cap points.
Jeez.
That was always my specialty, mainly because I was always the second best scout on my team. So I capped all the points so they could do other things.
So
and he led them, so he gets the award.
The dude who dropped a fucking 40 bomb got the most cap points in the server.
Family show.
You better believe it.
Oh boy. Look, I'm just excited for some big dick gaming on this map. I actually really like. I don't like to play it, but I love the way this map looks.
Sunshine. English is hard. Sunshine is really annoying for snipers, from what I've heard and people saying. Like, just really bad sightlines.
Yeah, it actually kind of sucks for that.
Yeah, but okay.
So yeah, this being Shadowplay's pick, do you think they can bring it back on this map? I'm a big believer.
I'm going to.
I love my boys.
Well, I'm gonna give you like 2 things that need to change in order for this to be Shadowplay's map. First of all, Moose needs to stop hitting everything in sight. Like, you can't just like let him drop another 40 bomb. The other thing is you need to see a little bit less feeding overall from that's getting Shadowplayed. Number of times they like overstayed their welcome in fights on process and then lost rounds because of it was brutal.
Games live.
But
Yeah,
yeah, going
live.
live now. I mean,
Give me a
quick
prediction.
I'm saying 4-3 to Shadowplayed here.
2-0. Both maps.
I will go with the casual 3-1 for Rocket Division, as we are into the first mid. We have both soldiers bombing fourth right now. Much better structure early on this mid so far from Shadowplay, making me almost make this prediction feel bad at the beginning, as Delphi's going to jump forward. He gets annihilated, so does Pocahontas, and that's a very, very solid mid win.
They didn't Ubers are even, though, however. Didn't catch the mid, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if the Ubers are even. I mean, there's players still spawning. They're going to have to give up second entirely. Man, this is their time to shine, Golf!
You gotta believe! Do you believe?
Just gonna kick it up a couple octave, boys.
Oh yeah, here we go. They're going into this last point. Uber is popped off, getting right in on Gurney. They're gonna find that kill. Unbelievable. Now they are trying to find anything else they can find here. Pocahontas has gone down, but they do lose Thermite. They need to find Josh, lest they fall into a Uber disadvantage. And in fact, it is just Josh. He gets taken out, and that's a Cap round 1.
Strong start.
I did forget to mention at the start of the stream that we had a guest caster in the form of Mickey Mouse.
Well, I think that's just displayed Shadowplayed's back in the game. That
Dude,
first round.
I was telling you.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta believe. I don't know, man. Snazzy, take this mid, man.
Oh, look, Xylife's taken a really dominant position right on top of the church, I think is the call that most people use. Look, it's not looking as good for Shadowplayed on this map. Kenneth and Apathy actually going down pretty early. They do get some return frags in the form of Delphinoid, Pocahontas, and Josh going down to ult. Ult and Thermite are the only gamers left alive. Thermite's run as far away as he can, which is, I think, probably the good strategy here. He's going to have a roundabout. What's this? Oh, he's going to have a huge ad, like 80. That's an easy second hold for them. Look, it's not as dominant, but it's still a successful mid in my books.
This ad is so big that you could use it to build a wall between Mexico and the United States. I mean, this is huge, dude.
It's huge.
They're gonna be able to hold this. It's huge.
Kenneth
speaking of
leading
that
you.
ad, Kenneth, is he gonna hit shots on this Uber? You better believe it. He's done a great job forcing them back. Unfortunately for them, though, they have not found the kill on Josh. They're gonna find Delph. They should find Gurney as well. He's overstayed his welcome. In fact, he's gonna hit a pipe on Ultra. That's a yikes.
I do want to bring a tiny little bit of attention to a really crisp midi by Xylife on that fight there. He took out Delphinoid. Just like biting into a fresh apple.
Just out of curiosity, what's the third map if they do force map 3?
Snakewater, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. But look,
Josh
this is great.
he's not dead.
Josh going down super low. He doesn't have Yuba yet, but they have had to back all the way out of second. And I think they're not going to be re-pushing this one. So that means that Shadowplayed have another second point here. And with 70% Uber, and they're grinding as I speak,
Are they pushing
they
this?
could definitely do this.
Oh, Thermite, he almost ate that rocket. I don't know if you saw that. That was super scary for him. Are they gonna lose second? Oh wow, that was a very preemptive force by Josh.
Xylife.
And how does he get to there? How do you let that happen?
He's a gamer,
Unbelievable.
dude.
And more people are dying because Kenneth gets a kill, so does Alt, and now this is a complete mulching. Uber's popped, and it's a wipe. They're gonna get the cap on second. Moose is the only one alive.
That might be
Devastating.
Look, Gurney and Memories are spawning now, though, so I believe they could potentially hold this, especially with Moose getting that massive air blast, directing a rocket straight back into Apple 3. Sorry.
They could have this, actually.
Unbelievable. They somehow hold that. And Thermite, he's not healing. He's alone. Thermite? Okay, he links up with a player. But he just dropped the 20% ad because he wasn't healing. Unfortunate.
That pyro saved him with the amount of damage it put out. Scouts
think-
come and clean up.
There might be some kind of communication disconnect and that's getting Shadowplay because I'm seeing Thermite actually disconnected like a lot from gamers.
Do you think voice comm issues, Discord?
I just think, I don't know, maybe it's just like a thing where they're just not talking to each other correctly, if you know what I mean. Maybe they're a bit tilted after that last map or something.
Who
Anyway,
knows? Another stalemate?
yeah, they might think they still have ad here though, so I'm not excited to see if they're going to try to push
They
that.
look like they are, actually.
Yeah.
I think. Oh,
You ready for the fat drop right now? Memories on sniper right now. Thermite turns this corner. Oh, he actually eats the pipe and has to pop early. He's trying to get right in there. He does get the force off onto Josh. They are pestering around, but I don't think the super's going to go anywhere, and they are actually just going to back out and reset this. Appa 3 is going to get caught by some nice rockets from Delph. A little midi there, and some good juggling. And Thermite, how do you get caught there? You need to get much further out. That's just very poor positioning. But Bot Kenneth is on last right now, taken out.
I looked down. I survived that rocket from right side when he dropped down to 10 or no 4 HP and somehow survived. But then obviously splash damage got him in the end.
Josh actually eating, I think, 3 rollers there on his way out of the shutter door. He got very low, but look, there's not much to talk about there. They just sort of beefed that whole thing. And they've had to remove themselves from the second point post haste in order to deal with that. It was
Looks like a
almost
push.
super salvageable for them, but look, blue team's just pushing straight into the point here at mid.
Josh
They've
gets
got a
forced.
huge Uber ad.
Oh my lord, everyone's dying. Thermite's trying to run. Will he surf this rocket out? I don't think so. He's caught. Gurney with the sticky. That's a sizable med pick for him.
This could be the first round for Rocket Div.
What is Zylife trying to do here back on mid, by the way? Like, that's...
I think die. I hope
He's not
die,
doing a very good job of it, to be
'cause
honest
that's what
with
he
you.
should have done.
Do you think he could backcap? I don't know.
Yeah, was he trying to back at mid on Soldier?
I think it might have been. No, he might have thought he had pain train, possibly. I don't know.
Maybe.
Sniper
But
play
regardless,
from
he's finally gonna die here.
Kenneth on Sniper, by the way.
Oh, I'm keen. I'm so
Well,
keen.
You know, if he's like me, he's a better sniper than he is a scout. But they are gonna drop Appa 3 super early. Unfortunate. Push is coming forth, trying to get in there, trying to get on this heavy. They're doing so much work. Now that Uber's popped off, that's after the heavy has already died. This should be a very easy round as the mulching is coming forth. They're doing a great job of focusing fire. Did memories go the wrong way?
Ah,
Okay.
Did he just pull a Permzilla?
dude,
pulled
7,000
the mustard
hours in
overlord?
Team Fortress 2.
That
What?
didn't help. Map knowledge? Question mark?
I mean, it's a beautiful map. Maybe he was just checking out the scenery. He was that confident in his team.
What about
He
the
wanted to
sun?
go count the deer. How many deer are there on the map?
It's like 6, isn't it? 5 or something.
I don't know. It's a lot.
We're
Speaking
going
of
into
a
this
lot-
next mid.
A lot of kills.
Thermite just goes down there, by the way, really early.
Well, I remember at one point we thought that this was doing a good job of like, this is gonna be the swing map. It was gonna go the other way. But if this quickly Rocket Division have figured out Sunshine mid after looking shaky at the beginning, they are in great position. And one of the things that I've noticed, I don't know if you guys feel about it, I think their focus firing has just been a lot better. You get in these chaotic fights, like post Ubers and stuff, and I feel like they're all just clicking on the same gamers. Whereas That's Getting Shadowplayed aren't clicking on the same gamers at all.
I have like a tendency whenever I'm casting to sort of like basically rag on a team for an entire game, so I've avoided saying it, but yeah, their focus fire is a bit shit. So...
I'll see if that's something that they can manage to pull together, see if they can tighten up, because the push is coming in from lower right now, getting right on top of Thermite. He is mulched, so is Zylife, so is Apathy, everybody's
Should be a second
dead.
round.
This is another round, and this is quick. The snowball is in full effect right now, as they're managed to roll straight through 2 quick rounds.
Do you think we
How'd
can
they
see
do
ano-
it, Ghost?
Do you think we can see another 40 bomb from Moose, by the way? Just beforehand?
I hope not.
Okay.
My real question is like, what's the over-under on Kenneth deaths?
No.
Does he
Server-
break 30 this
server-
time?
Did server
I
just
think
crash
he
on anyone?
might be upside down on that.
Oh,
line.
okay. The server crashed. Oh. That scared me.
So yeah, it's looking like we've got a bit of a pause on the way to the middle here. So it's a bit of time to chat through how we feel.
I think that last game round, we want to call it, Thermite got dropped quite early through in the mid, which I think screwed them over. I'm not pretty sure they did try to sack for Josh, but didn't end up in the end. And Blue or Rocket Div managed to just push all the way to second, then to last. That's what I noticed, because Thermite did get dropped in not near Valley, like outside of it. So
Yeah. Well, I don't really have much to talk about. I think we've pretty much covered everything that we really need to at the moment.
do we know why pause? Just
I
asking.
don't.
Okay.
No.
I think it's gonna be a pretty short pause. That's my prediction. Is it's just super short. We'll be right back into this very quick. But I mean, the thing is, why I have to imagine is we need to see another good mid out of Bart. If they crumble quickly on this mid, if it's another very strong one from Rocket Division, it shows that they've managed to figure out what Bart are trying to do. And if that's the case, this map, this could be a very quick round. This could be a very quick 3-1 and potentially even further.
I think. Sorry, Mitch, go with Mitch. Ooh, interesting.
Apparently,
Oh, no,
Discord
no,
in
no.
Australia might have
Pause.
quit out, but look, the pause
Game
has
continue.
come undone. We'll fix any issues we've got with the players.
Moose
shortly.
Moose is bugged out on my screen.
Well, we have the bomb super forward. Zalife gets taken out. Really good coordination on that bomb. 3 players went soaring in. And will these kills come through? Oh my, looks to be a mulching. Kenneth's gonna find Gurney, but Thermite and Alt are the only ones alive. Make that just Thermite. Yeah, that's all she wrote on that mid. That's a clean wipe. Josh still lives. This could be a very quick round.
Well, I don't know what you're seeing on my screen, but everyone's floating. On my, yep.
We'll
Oh,
go
yeah, they're
ahead and
ice
fix
skating.
that
It's
one.
the
Yeah,
middle.
ice skating.
Stream in a moment. Ay. I don't know.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
full ad right now. Seconds capped. Have to imagine they're about to push Snazzy, and this could be a 3rd round.
Yeah, look, I don't see it going well for the old lads getting Shadowplayed here, but I think they've got a heavy and a sniper. That's something. The sniper's sort of getting a bit forward, trying to get a shot off, trying to get rid of that medic. But they've actually come through on the left side. And look, that's come straight forward onto the heavy. He's just been absolutely minced like a sausage. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Rocket Div just absolutely mulching every gamer that's still alive, and yeah, that's 3-1 to Rocket Div. Look, now for my prediction to come through, this is the time when that's getting Shadowplayed gets 3 rounds in a row. I believe. I really do.
I think Rocket Div might carry the momentum from the last round over to this one, and could be potentially a 2-0 for the whole series.
You know
Just
what I
saying.
think? I think it's time for a Ghost mid. Bring it again,
this
Ghost.
is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. Well, a bit late here. We'll start with Shadowplay. We got Alt here pushing the left side near Blue Shack, trying to hit some pipes on the soldier. Gets one, but gets taken out by the scout. Looks like not Shadowplay. Rocket Div might get this mid with a full wipe, and should get comfortably on second. And that was not good. Very
Beautiful.
quick. Very,
I like it.
very quick. Tell you that. That was random.
Well,
Look.
one of the things I noticed that seemed a little bit questionable. Ultra, last guy alive, Thermite dies. He runs to go after, to try and kill Delphinoid instead of going after Josh.
I told you, dude, he's a Quake nerd. All he knows to go for is ammo. And armor, sorry.
What's Quake like? Never touched it before.
Get out of this video game.
I don't know,
Kenneth,
Quake's pretty
Did you
good.
see
I mean, I
that?
really like,
What just
I
happened?
really like Chloe Bennett as her actress, and I think she does a very good job on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Please in.
so yeah, we've got an Uber coming through out of Rocket Division. They've actually gotten 3 frags already, 4 frags, 5 frags. Kenneth, the only gamer up, he does go down, and that's 4-1 in the direction of Rocket Division. There is
2 more,
17
GG.
minutes left. 17 minutes.
You know, that is time for a comeback. If you think back a
more
couple
than
weeks
enough.
ago, we saw, you know, Velocity versus Running with Scissors. They went down 4-0, and they managed to come back and win that game in a golden cap of ESCA. We'll see if there can be kind of the Velocity-esque comeback for Bart. Snazzy, tell me this mid, though. Will it be here?
I'm getting some major TCM vibes from Bart over here. Some say that that's still brought up, but no one actually knows anymore. Anyway, it looks like Ultra and Xylife do actually go forward. They get a lot of damage down, but they do end up paying for it with their lives. Tocohondas and Delphinoid do go down on that mid. Memory's getting taken out by a big bomb out of Appa 3. And look, Gurney's down stupidly low with Ult just getting pipe after pipe after pipe into the Gomez and choke there. And look, Bart has just won a mid.
Nice.
Don't look now, but they actually have something good going for them. They have a bit of momentum. Well, they capitalize. They're going straight through Cafe, Chili's, or Chipotle, whatever you want to call it, trying to get some frags coming in. They get the Uber exchange coming out here. It's going to be a bit better for Josh. And I think Appa 3 could be in trouble, but instead of Xylife going in on the flank, managing to find the kill onto Moose Pie. Will Appa 3 find anything else? No, he's going to go down. But the wrap has come in. The beautiful pinch right now for Bart. They're doing a great job. Kenneth, can he find Gurney? He's actually going to get a pipe to the face. There is still Ultra here. But they could actually backcap second here. They just need to commit to it. No. But instead, they're just so questionable, their decisions. Sure, they'll kill Gurney, but they drop Thermite. Yeah. They should have just, you know, had the men and Scout go try and cap second. I think that would have been a lot better.
Missed calls, probably.
Yeah, it sort of looked like they all had different ideas on what they were doing there. Like at first they were all a group and it was beautiful. They were just ruining everything. But then they all got kind of a bit disconnected from each other.
I think Thermite and I know it was a Scout or Sully wanted to back up potentially. Looks like Snix was running that way, but it looks like just a missed call, to be honest.
Look, Josh has got a 30 ad here. Memory's actually botting straight in, getting taken out by Kenneth, the worst player in the game, so I guess that makes him worse. But
7k hours.
I will say, actually, for Memories, like, you know, he's outperformed by Moose, and actually his eye's going deep. He's gonna die. But Memories, I feel like he's actually had a pretty good map so far. Like,
yeah, he really has.
You know, give him credit where it's due. Sure, he lost a 1v1 to Kenneth. I'm not really sure how that happens, but he still had he seems to be very strong so far.
See, we didn't brief you on any of the ozfortress memes. Memory's like the open punching bag. So
okay. I got
like
punch him.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Josh gets forced here, by the way.
Yeah, look, it's still really bad for Bart here. They dropped 2 gamers before their Uber. They could have popped and saved them at any time, really. It's just not looking good. They've got no real position. They're going to have to give up the middle here, especially losing another player there in the form of Xylife. Like, if you're going to do your Uber, do it defensively and do it well. Don't sit around and wait for it, you know?
Oh, and now the Scouts, Memories, and Moose Pie are mulching. Thermite has gone down. Kenneth, you know, goes down to the shotgun and Delphinoid because apparently people in Australia still run shotgun. And really, it's just a devastating situation right now if you are a fan of That's Getting Shadowplayed. Do they have fans? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm one.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'll take it.
That was the quickest okay I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, you only got one fan. It's like, oh, okay.
Look, Josh has got an 80% ad here. A bit less.
He just dropped.
Oh my god.
He just dropped. With 99.
Yes. Ultra taking out Josh with 99% Uber. This is gorgeous. Come on, Shadowplay.
I think he thought he got charged, but didn't realize it was 99.
That one is Shadowplay.
Kenneth just 2-shot Memories too.
I think Josh.
And then he runs out the stickies.
I think Josh thought he had 100 there, but didn't realize he had 99. Could have been, like, looked out. Oh wait, oh, that was a back cap. Oh.
Will Moose kill Thermite though? No, it's gonna be Xylife getting the wall shot. But actually, the re-aggression's coming in. They might mulch. Gurney's gonna go down. Now Delph is trying to do what he can. Thermite though, he's got those dancing shoes on. He's juking, jiving, shucking, and shaking. He's managed to keep this Uber charge up for now, or his life alive, I should say, so he can get this Uber.
That misplay from Josh, I think, cost him this push, or the last push onto last.
Yeah, look, that's awesome though. For me, being a big fan of the old underdogs. Yeah. Tokohannes and Delphino going in, trying to take out Thermite as he pushes in Cafe. Not managing to achieve it. There's like 8 stickies in Cafe though. I'm really worried about Thermite, but he does end up making it through that one alive. Getting the beam onto his game is here. Josh does have Uber. Red has lost their advantage, but look,
They've gained it back.
it doesn't make a difference. I think.
They lost a 33-second ad? Thermite,
did.
what do you... Like, how did they have a
Looks like a
33-second ad
push,
and
by
then
the
get their Uber after? But now the Uber has been popped forward, trying to get in there. Oh, Appa 3, absolutely mulched. That Life is going to find the kill on the Moose, but they need a strong post over here. Ultra finding another kill. He's looking red hot right now. So is Alt. This is working. However, Josh has popped his Uber much later. They need to kite. They need to do what they can, and instead they're actually having players jumping into the Ubered players. That's not how the game works.
It's worked.
But it works out because somehow they get the kills.
Josh going down so low. He's 20 health. He does manage to survive. He's getting out as fast as he can. Kenneth going through, trying to get onto him. The Pyro's coming out. The best class in the game.
And that's actually going to do just enough to buy them time, I think.
Frost Beast heavy. Jeez.
Thermite's actually stuck. Thermite's going to die. Thermite, why?
I think there was 2 stickies in lobby, which potentially could have saved Josh because the scouts most saw him just not pushing. 2 stickies, dead.
I mean, it's still Kenneth, so you never know.
Oh, are we seeing a pyro push from memories? No.
Considering he unbooked a server in a pug the other day because someone was playing Pyro, that would be pretty ironic. Wait, was that him? It might have been...
Oh no, he actually is pushing on pyro. He's pushing on pyro.
Oh dearie me.
He's got the fancy, like, the futuristic looking one.
Is this
It's
Uber?
a pyro Uber, and he's gonna get a kill. He gets I thought he was gonna get the second kill. Moose, you know, he's padding his stats, stealing that one. He sets the medic on fire. What can this man not do? He is the best pyro in the game. And Zylife is back on 2, trying to do what he can. Is he going to win the MGE fight? Doesn't matter. The cap goes down, but he catches Tokohannes with a pre-fire air shot to some degree.
I do want to say
really an air shot?
Tokohannes is just a prime alias, isn't it?
It's so good.
Zylife's trying to back-cap them every time, is he, or something? He's always behind them. God.
I think he's just caught there at this point.
Yeah.
He's sort of trying to fight Moose Pie in Flowers there.
No, he's sandwiched. He's screwed. Yeah.
Anyway, look, Josh and Delphinoid have now come in with their Uber, but Thermite's just gotten. I don't know if they know that he's got. They are kind of sacking straight into him. Thermite does get forced there, but this is looking pretty bad for his team. But he has got the Uber. He's getting it out onto his players.
Oh my god,
actually
Josh
dying.
gets out here. Josh gets out here because he didn't realize he was stuck in. That's embarrassing. He should not have gotten out. That's actually sad. And now Memory's on
Memory's
Pyro.
still
He
on
finds
Pyro.
the kill. He's going for the back cap as Pyro. Actually, he's on Appa 3. Is he gonna win this? He does!
What?
He was 16 health for that entire fight.
I think Memories has changed the meta.
Welcome
Seriously, that
to
class should be
2018
not allowed.
TF2. The Pyro. It wins the round. Memories is talking shit too.
Oh, and am I with the bind?
No.
You know, I'm really upset, to be honest. I thought Memories was going to go with Pyro to mid here, and I'm devastated. But I want another Ghost mid. Go, Ghost.
Oh, this is a bit of a shock, alright. Okay, yeah, we're just going to look at Gurney. Yeah, he's back in the valley, really hurt here. Getting the pack. To be honest, I'm just going to say it's a Shadowplay mid right here. Or actually, that is Shadowplayed. Yes, it is the Shadowplay mid. Okay.
He is a big brain caster. He knows what's happening
that
before
was
it happens.
Really quick.
Gurney actually killed himself there. It was beautiful. He got the frag on ult, but he just sort of exploded himself while he was at it. Very Allahu Akbar, my friend.
Moose is on the sniper. See what he can achieve with this.
Well, he does have 100 ping. That is more, or that is not quite enough. I think he needs like 110 to really get the leg assist.
Oh, do he hit
But I'll
something
see
there?
if he can hit something. might tag someone, might get a headshot.
They have this huge ad and they're not using it.
Oh, they do use the Uber now. They're gonna find a couple quick kills, grabbing Toke, grabbing memories. They need to find Josh, or they need to find some more players on this last fight right now. Kenneth runs straight in. He's caught. There's a player on the point, trying to put pressure in, trying to get the bombs forward. They're trying to find these kills. They are managing to do it. It's a mulching. It's a round. 6.5 minutes for 3 rounds. Is this actually doable?
I think it is actually. I think the
Oh,
timer
baby.
lines up. It's close though, buddy. Oh, it's close.
I think it's time for a Snazzy mid. I want to hear this.
Oh, buddy, let's give it a shot. Getting myself on the old bird's eye camera view. Look, Zylife getting in. He's going to go for some sort of jump. I can smell it coming. But look, both teams are sort of taking the opposite sides from each other. Zylife going for big jump, does end up getting mulched for his efforts. Appa 3 going forward and taking out Delphin. Ultra taking out Memory. Look, Moose Pie has come back with a frag onto Appa 3. Tokon is jumping onto Thermite, ruining his day just almost instantly. Ultra managing to get a frag. Ult going down. Look, it's only Josh and Moose Pie versus the world here, and they do actually manage to win that.
Moose Pie with the heals. He wins the 1v2 versus the Scout because he's just that good. Or he has such a high ping that they can't hit him. I'm really not sure which one it is, whether it's actually skill or just lag. But, you know, he believed, and he won. And, I mean, that could actually put this game pretty close to on ice. This seems to be a god-tier second holder right now from Thermite's boys.
Oh, they're coming forward straight through Flowers. Thermite's far too close. There's nothing you can really do about it. Moose Pie is straight onto him. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Ult's the only gamer left alive on the side of that's getting Shadowplayed.
He's got the back cap going, though.
Middle.
Wait, Pain Train.
He might. He was close, man.
But, you know, Gurney standing on last. That's going to be 6-2. I think we're 1 round away. I'm bad at math. I think we're 1 round away, but this could be a win limit. We could see that. Let's cheer for the win limit.
Does all have the Pain Train? Because that's ×2 on Cap, right? Or is it something else?
That
Oh,
was
okay.
Pain Train.
Yep, okay. I forgot what it does.
I have a Pain Train. It's signed by Paulson. It's named my chew toy. But
Okay.
yeah, that's my Pain Train story. And speaking of Pain Train, Kenneth running straight through into Pain Town as he gets mulched by Gurney once again on these mids. Gurney again finding a kill on Ultra. He's taking out both scouts. He's just so insane at this game. Zylife is still alive, trying to have some fight here. But will he actually get Josh? He's actually gonna find Josh here, isn't he? No, he's not. Never mind.
30 health.
Close.
I
Very
believe.
Close.
Look, Josh dodging that one. I'm not gonna make that joke.
I think it's...
Please make that joke.
I'm not making that joke.
Please make that joke. No balls.
I was just gonna say he's dodging that one like he dodges his statutory rapist conviction.
Oh, baby.
Family show, Snazzy.
Well, at least you're not like your Sadakis sitting here dropping hard R's
That's
on
fair,
stream,
that's
so
fair.
there is worse things that you could do. And speaking of worse things, this Uber is actually pretty poor. They are trying to get in here onto second, but it doesn't matter because aside from the Uber players, the other players actually doing work. They find Thermite. They find all the kills. It's just all... He's on last. He's in trouble. This is going to be win difference as a midi from Tokahanis ends it. 7-2
GG.
on the map. 2-0 in the series. Your open champions, Rocket Division, the gods.
Yeah, look, I mean, I wanted a bit more of gaming going on. But,
Do we have logs, Mitch, Cliff?
It is what it is. So yeah, we'll get these logs up and then we'll have a bit of the go at the old interviews.
I want to see
Memories is banned from everything else Fortress though, so he can't actually talk to us. So.
I want to see if that 99 on Josh was a... Or did he get 100 or 99? I can't remember if that counted as a
It
drop.
was 99.
Yeah,
It does
okay.
not count as a drop
Yeah,
because
I
it's
thought-
99.
Close enough. Round up to the nearest 10, 100.
So
Yeah.
here's your top fragger in the server. That's Delphinoid, the monster.
40 bomb?
No, 32.
Up, close enough. 30
Yeah,
bomb.
pretty good. But, here's the important part. 426 DPM. 426 DPM.
Oh, that
That's
kill.
meaty.
Delphinoid, 11k hills compared
That's
to
like a
Apis,
lot,
7k.
man.
Jeez. Delph likes hills. Jesus fuck, man. Alright.
And, the other important stat, the one that we looked at last time. Kenneth, top deaths in the server, 27. He did better than last time. He improved. Same number of kills. He got more assists. So he actually had a 1k AD. It's improvement.
Dude.
What's the Pyro Flame now? Because they did change, I remember. It's what? Is it damage not fall off, like you start off burning someone, the damage starts off weak.
It's supposed
something?
to ramp up, but I heard it's not very good. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Pyro actually takes skill now.
Yeah. Remember, he's showing us with 7k hours he has.
Mm.
Yep. He is the most skilled Pyro gamer we have ever seen.
I think the ammo mod came in handy.
Oh yeah, there we go. No, and I mean, I gotta hand out the Dreamboat Award.
Yeah.
This is actually going to joint players. It's once again going to Moose and Memories because they both had 14 cap points. They are the capping gamers here at CappingTV. I can hear Mitch just cringing as I say this.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to make the Dreamboat exclusive trophy, and you can hand it to them in person. I think.
just hand them just gotta find a toy boat. Like,
I'll work on some metalworking for it. We'll get a cheese pizza.
Cheese pizza
trophy.
I'll just make one at work. Easy. I'll work at a pizza shop.
I mean, real talk. When is there an ozfortress land that I can fly to and cast at?
Look, we'll have to sort that one out for you.
You want land smash? There you go. Oh,
no, you're not.
that?
No, don't. Look. Well, there's not really much else to talk about with the logs here.
Yeah.
We got some gamers joining up to the server here.
Pretty dominant.
Yeah, I mean, don't really know what to say about all this one. Is anyone else coming? Are you grabbing more gamers, guys?
Oh, of
Oh
course.
my god!
Wait, I've got to give Alt the Discord. Oh, not Discord. Yes. Mumble Deets. Can you do that? Can you do that, Mitch? Because my mumble's broken. I have to.
I have actually given it to him.
Okay. TY can.
Oh, is that the king of feeding, the number one that's on both map, Mr. Kenneth Anderson.
I'll point out I was actually number one kills on my team on the second map, but still I fed insanely. Wasn't it 17 top? I don't know.
You were
yeah.
not top on your team. Ultra had 20 and Zai had 18.
Okay.
And they both died less than you.
Yeah, no, it's a very unfortunate situation with me. I've gotten sick the day before, and it's just really sad.
Unfortunate.
But the show must go on. We were gonna go out if we were gonna go out, and they're a good team.
Yeah.
Nice. Just waiting for more gamers. Alt should come soon.
Don't ask Alt questions. Just
okay.
Can you just mute him?
I'm desperately waiting for Memories to join this server just so I can ask him about his intermediate debut.
I want to ask about the Pyro play. Actually, that's what
I want to ask him if he should kill both
the
Kenneth
Pyro
and Alt on Pyro on that last
Pyro.
hold.
When he pushed out as Pyro,
He killed
and
2
also the
scouts
last
as Pyro. Now that Pyro's being nerfed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get
know.
it.
Was that right near the end?
Near the end,
Nope.
and then
yeah.
near the end, and then he pushed out also from blue second to choke. I think also as Pyro.
I don't know if it wasn't in the silly season, silly part of the game, silly hours, whatever it is. That's is what it is. But I think you can't really look into kills in the last 5 minutes of a game that's already decided. It's
was
just
longer than 5
people
minutes.
are playing
I think
stupid.
it was still a winnable point of game. And he pulls out Pyro and he just shoved it down your throat. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
Can someone give me Mumble?
He's
please?
actually in the Mumble right now.
Can someone? Oh, Josh is here. Never mind.
You already got him, dude.
Yep.
No.
Well, I want to. I want to talk about the
him?
certified pocket fragger
He's here.
Delphinoid going monstrous with like 11k heals on that second map. Man, dude,
Yeah.
you were a monster.
39%.
Yeah, well, I guess they need someone to sink all the heals into. I can't really take credit for it because I'm just a heal sponge. But
I just want to ask, who was calling during both games? Because obviously I was with you guys in Discord for like, I think, a minute or two, and you said it's Moose P or you, Delph. So just asking, was it
it's
switched again, or was it
We
consistent?
like barely even have a main caller.
It was
We basically all just like make calls, but mainly it is Delphinoid and Misty, but pretty much everyone makes calls at times. So we don't technically have a full main caller.
So everyone's a big brain gamer. I
Runs a
assume
big
then?
brain player.
Well, not
Except for
memories, but
memories.
Yeah, very funny. Haha.
I've been saying it over the last week, but by the way, memories, you have actually genuinely improved.
Thank you
I'm gonna
very
eat my
much.
words. You're now an intermediate gamer. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's finally
welcome.
time. You are ready to make your intermediate debut.
Only 7,000 hours.
Yeah, 7k hours. He is on top of open. I mean, really, how does it feel, memories?
I don't know. Unopened.
You don't know how you feel, man. Come on, got some emotions going through your brain, right?
Oh, that was fun.
Are you
Good
happy?
games.
Are you sad?
I'm happy. Fun.
That's
It was a good game. Both teams played well.
God,
nice.
you're the most unexpressive cunt I've ever met.
He's just acting cool. He's just acting cool on stream. He went and told his mum straight after the game.
So are we?
and he's a bit more expressive in game, especially when we're losing.
Does he give motivational talks, Delphinoid?
Yeah, you can call it that.
All right.
Memories.
What's up?
Do you want to take a moment and talk about your top tier pyro gameplay?
Right, so
Yeah.
the other team is shit, and their soldier has no DM. I don't know.
That's
Jay.
right.
Pyro-
I forgot
Pyro's-
why everyone dislikes you. Sorry.
Pyro's an overpowered class. What can I say?
That was a joke, by the way.
Very good class.
That's amazing. Thank you. Made my night.
So are
Welcome.
we doing the proper questions now? Or are we still gonna meme around and?
I hope so.
I mean, proper questions are memes. I mean, if you're doing it right, you can turn the proper question into a meme. No, I like. Well, one thing I do want to ask is, I mean, Kenneth. I mean, do you want to talk about this for your team? Like, what kind of talk was there between maps after you didn't have the greatest showing on your process mids, and then kind of came out early, started quite strong here on Sunshine with that first mid looking really dominant? Was there like a big pep talk?
Yeah, it's actually little known secret. We have the best coach in the game, Mio, helping us out. His kind of a last minute thing, but he was basically just telling us to like just play. He was telling me I was forwarding way too much. That's for sure, which was true. I kept getting killed. It was bad. But slow it down a little bit, but also just play tighter and call focuses a little bit more. And that first mid, like that, I think that first mid was actually kind of our downfall because like we went into that first mid and it like went really well and we were actually playing pretty passive that mid. I don't think we really got in their face too much. I was sitting on our medic. We just happened to deny the right number of soldiers, and then we kind of just played like wimps the rest of the map. I kind of feel like it was a little bit too slow for my liking, and when that happens, like I get stupid because I want to like start running at things, and it just kind of falls apart, and our calling structure dies. Like we play the best when we can like walk forward as a team, play together, but play fast and play aggressive. So we kind of didn't really have the chance to do that. Worked out on the first mid, but then they kind of figured it out. So from then on, it kind of started sucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go Dreamboat first?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as Delph, is like, was there anything that you guys kind of talked after that fairly quick first round on Sunshine, and they kind of like flicked your switch and be like, okay, like now we can kind of take control of the rest of the map?
Not really.
Honestly, it was kind of the opposite. After that first round, we were like, okay, we played that mid like bitches. Let's just hold W.
Yeah.
So pretty aggressive.
I want to
Yeah, do you mind if I just respond to that?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just
I
go,
think
yes.
I think that is kind of what happened. Is like you guys probably didn't play that mid so well. And then we just happened to win because more on your side. And then like the next mid, when you actually start playing properly, we were like, oh, well, we just do the same thing. It'll be great. It'll work out. And actually you just played the mid properly and you ended up winning. So we just kind of misinterpreted, winning that mid, which was a little bit unfortunate from our end.
I think
Okay. I just want to ask a question. So you know how some of our rounds and Process and Sunshine were like falling apart and all that? So I'm assuming that was all a bunch of like missed calls on your team, Kenneth, I assume? Because there were some like pushes that just fell apart. I don't know if it was misplays or just calling was really off or something. Like Process especially every now and then. And same with Sunshine as well. Just curious.
Yeah, well, Process is like definitely not our favorite map. It's probably our worst map aside from Granary. I don't know, Thermite, you want to maybe talk about this?
Yeah, I think people just were weak, and we got a soldier bombing us and just kill me on the push, stuff like that. Just silly things that we missed.
Yeah, it's like I think we do have a bit of trouble like keeping comms like when we start losing and like when we're starting to get pushed back and then solidifying, we have a bit of trouble with that, right? Right, Thermite, would you say?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So you get very, I would say, nervous and kind of panicky when you're in tough situations in a way, Kenneth?
Yeah,
Like,
and it, sometimes like the comms can get a bit quiet, and it's something I really want to fix.
Also, what was the mindset into the picking of the maps? Because I believe Process was the other team's pick, correct? And then
Process was the other team's pick.
Yeah. So like, what was the like thinking of the map picking process? Like, what was your plan on the banning and the picking and all that?
Yeah, well, we banned Granary because we're really bad at Granary. And then that was after I think Product got picked, which
Please stop banning Product.
please stop banning Product. It's like the only good map in the pool.
We scrimmed you once on it and you beat us, so we thought, not playing that. So then we banned it.
It's also not beat. Fucked you on it.
That's like 100% fair enough. Like, and it's kind of our fault for only having like one map where we're like utterly dominant on. But at the same time, it's really frustrating because we love the map. But basically we set Appa on perma sniper for the most part. And he just shoots heads. And I mean I think we as scouts play it pretty well as well.
It's the only map I can fucking play, that's for sure.
What So what are so I'm assuming Sunshine is one of your stronger maps, and obviously Process from the first map, like first game, was really weak.
We like Sunshine. We probably would have been like, I don't know, if we were more even as teams, because I think in this case we just did get beat by the better team. If we were more even as teams, I think we're pretty happy with what was the last map? It was Snake, right?
Snake, correct?
Yeah, we would have been. We were pretty happy with the draft in general, and we kind of knew that, like, if we do lose, it's not because we lost the draft. At the same time, we were hoping that it would come on the later two maps. This process, we just kind of knew, like, that's a little bit of a throwaway. We wanted to do well. We wanted to, give it a showing, but we knew if we lost it, it wasn't a big deal.
And also another thing I just want to point out is because I think past couple games and maybe a couple scrims, I don't know if you guys were struggling or anything, but especially I think it was the last game for the regular season against Vivi's team, which obviously he's gone now, so that's good.
Be gone.
Yeah, because you guys did lose, because I thought you guys might actually win that game. Was that like a strategic play on your behalf, like for the ladder seedings? You want certain teams?
No.
Or was it just like, unfortunate?
We were not sandbagging.
Okay.
There were a bunch of server issues, as you all know.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we got a technical forfeit the week before, and I guess a lot of us just kind of lost. Like, I know for me in particular,
we hadn't scrimmed a lot up to that time.
I think
we just like one scrim maybe in 2 weeks.
Later into the season, like, we haven't been scrimming nearly as much as we did near the beginning, so that definitely hurt us a lot. And like, I was away over Easter, so last night was my first night back, and like my team had been scrimming with other people and everything. So I don't know how. I really, honestly, don't even know how the scrims went. Like, it's just we haven't been practicing as much recently. Yeah.
Another question is Sunshine your favorite map, Kenneth? Just out of curiosity.
I think it's a good map. I personally would probably prefer something like I personally like Badlands probably a little bit more, but other members of the team are not a fan as much.
All right.
It's cool. We hate Badlands too.
But
Moose,
I don't. Bring
one
back
thing-
Grandlands.
Dreamboat, go. You go
Bring
first.
back Metalworks, by the way.
Yeah, I
Best
agree.
map NA.
Bring back Gravel Pit.
No.
Bring back
can't.
Gravel
Banned,
Pit.
banned, completely banned.
But yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you, Moose, is like you had like a I think 40 bomb
40,
on
yeah,
process.
40.
Like you had a
Yeah.
very strong first map. Was there something that you noticed about that's getting Shadowplayed that you were able to like exploit to get that many kills? Was it like did anything stand out that made it easier for you or what?
Good question. Like, I guess what I usually try to do is, well, just try to shoot people who aren't looking at me. Like, I'm not sure if I can give any specific examples on process, but there are a couple of examples that really stood out to me on Sunshine. Like, there were a couple of mids, I think, like, the second, third, and fourth mid or something. Like, I would just, like, there was always Solly from the other team just standing near right Tetris, right? Then I just plus forward him and take him down really early. So that's the sort of thing I like to do, is just plus forward into isolated players who aren't really looking at me.
So you like taking individual duels, essentially, as
Individual
well,
duels when they're not looking at me.
Okay.
Like if they turn around, then I usually just like try and back off and avoid taking damage if I can.
But if you do take damage and get called off, well, you can't do anything about that.
Well, that's the risk.
There's another thing I want to ask about the Sunshine game is Josh. So during one of the pushes, you had 99, and you walked in. Was
yeah,
was that a
well,
misplay
for some
thinking of 100?
For some reason, Memories called that we had Uber.
That wasn't me, live.
It was Memories.
Memories.
I said we didn't, but then like Delph was yelling to save him because he thought I had Uber, so I walked in and I just didn't get it in time,
No, 'cause
obviously.
I looked and I saw you had 99, so I thought it was either a missed call or you thought you had 100.
No, it
for
was a
some reason.
it was a missed call from
Okay.
Memories, which extended through to the rest of us. But
Yeah, because I think that did cost you the push in the end and maybe the round. I can't remember. I'll
no,
check
I'm
it
pretty
afterwards.
sure we won the round. I think.
Salvaged.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, we've had a great time casting this match. I mean, Coach Snazzy, I think you guys had a good time. I enjoyed it.
I always do.
Yeah.
And so I think we are just gonna quickly to shoutouts. I've forgotten how to English. So let's start out right at the top. I think Alt just got here. So,
Hello,
you
I've
have any
made it.
shoutouts?
I'd like to give a shout out to the Crit Screen. It's the greatest minigun and so much you use it.
No.
I totally understood that too.
Yep. You're very cutty.
Really? My microphone must be terrible.
You are
Anyway.
better now.
I understood
Oh,
it.
okay.
Much better.
Understood
Shout
it.
out to the Crit Screen. Best minigun.
He's wrong, but I understood it.
All right.
All right, Delph, if you got any shoutouts you want to give?
Yeah. Ping, Nedron, Tank Chop, Rocky Road, Nobel, Harvards, Liam, Neo, and My Will to Live, which I don't know, I hope it's watching this stream so it can let me know where it went.
Ghost Snazzy, I'm gonna save you guys for last because you guys
Yeah, that's
casted
fine.
this.
That's
So
fine.
we're gonna go to Gurney now. Got any shoutouts, man?
Yeah, shout out to my team and shout out to these people helping us through the season.
Josh, anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, just the team. Good job.
Memories, got anyone you want to shout out?
Yep. Shout out to Laz, CK, Paradise, Marshall, Clorical, Noah, and Archie. Also shout out to the team.
I think you missed
Kenneth,
Kenneth.
I'm kidding. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I was doing it just to troll Kenneth, but
I know
Kenneth,
it.
any shout outs?
Shout out to Obla, shout out to CKM, shout out to the other team. It was fun, kind of. And shout out to, of course, my team. Thank you.
Kenneth, you're a cunt not shouting me out. Just gotta say that.
Mm,
I'm upset.
I stand by my shout outs.
Ooh, doing me like that. Damn. Moose, anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out to Fishy, Vetia, TJ, Hirasagi, Star, Hayate, better known as HSR, and of course my team.
Thermite, got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to both our teams. Shout out to Mio. Shout out to all the ozfortress admins and Dreamboat. You get a shout out.
I love you, man.
Can't believe you
Eh.
did that.
Greatest alias in the game, Tokahanis. Got any shoutouts?
Well, shout out to you for the praise. Shout out to the team and Kenneth's team as well. Shout out to Back to the Bones. Space Bear. He asked me to. Yeah, that's all.
Wait, can I
Alright.
shout out Fizzle My Dizzle?
No.
It's the last one.
Oh, and shout out to Rocky Road and Sporks for playing the first half of the season with us.
What? No shoutouts for Vivi? Ultra got any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Australia's greatest aimer, Q-Hat, and I'd also like to say, hey guys, I play TF2.
He does.
I respect that. Ghost, you did a great job popping
Yeah.
in. We made you cast mids.
Yeah, that was
That was
very
some-
awkward. Very awkward. Just out
It was
nowhere.
good.
Very
It was good.
awkward.
It's getting you out of your comfort zone, mate. It's good for you.
Yeah, you know, I'm sitting here, I was on my phone texting some people, sorting out some work-related stuff, and then Dreamboat just speaks into their head, or mic, and then says, "Ghost, cast this mid." I'm like, "Oh shit, what? Got cast?" But I assume shoutouts then, I guess. Shoutouts to Silvio. Shoutouts to Jack's YouTube, which is Jack spelt backwards _TF. Shout out to ozfortress admins, and shout out to both teams who are playing this match, and Dreamboat and Snazzy.
Snazzy, got any shoutouts, my friend?
Oh, well, I'm gonna start off with a quick shout out to Vivi. You do still owe me $65 Australian.
He does.
Let's not take that one to small claims. I do want to make a quick shout out to Warrnambool. I want to make a quick shout out to Cecil. I want to make a quick shout out to not Warrnambool because it's a shithole. I want to make a quick shout out to Mitchell. Thanks for another season of letting me ruin your cast, dude. I'm gonna pop a quick shout out to, I can't remember who it was that messaged me. Shit. A quick shout out to Seinfeld. Yeah, God bless you. And a quick shout out to Liam. Yes, I do still owe you a lunch. Yeah, I think that's kind of sorted everything out. Shout out to fucking Dreamboat for showing up. Cheers, man.
3:25
man.
in the morning or something, was it?
It's now 5 a.m. We're
Oh,
good
okay.
now.
That's respectable. You got church.
But yeah, there you go.
Oh, sorry, it's Sunday over there, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, it is. It's Tuesday now. 5 a.m. on a Tuesday
Oh.
morning.
No country is 3 days behind us, guys.
Well, we can see the future, so ask us whatever.
Not
issues
Yeah,
come up.
days.
How is the future? Does Trump fuck it up yet?